Looks decent. Alright guys, now apologies for sounding a little bit like Darth Vader today. I have not started smoking 50 fags a day, but winter has descended on Madrid pretty quickly and I'm suffering the consequences as a result. Now at the start of the season, I decided to splash out €50 to become a socio, a member of Atletico Madrid. Now basically what this card gets you is it gets you a free ticket for a game during the season. You get discounts on other tickets, discounts in the club shop. I think there are a few other perks as well. Now I got a message through from the club last week, at the start of last week, asking me if I wanted to apply for a VIP ticket for the Champions League game against Roma. Now they haven't started very well in the Champions League, so I think they were struggling to shift them. The ticket cost €135, I think it was, at face value, but they were letting me have it for free. So of course, like a true Scotsman living up to a stereotype, I decided to jump at the opportunity. So I'd never been to the VIP section of a football stadium before, and I wasn't really too sure what to expect. I didn't know if they'd let me in with the camera. I wasn't sure if it'd be in a box, if it would be covered, or what. So I didn't take the camera along, I just went along with my phone. But first ever visit to the Wanda Metropolitano stadium, I was pretty excited. Why don't we go and see how it went? These are exciting times, almost as excited as my first video to Estadio La Canaleja or Polideportivo Vicente del Bosque. Almost. So the last time I was here, I think it was about 7 months ago, this was here. But most of this wasn't. Although we did have about a 3/4 built Wanda Metropolitano. Changed a little bit, hasn't it? Well, this is different. Looks decent. Just a couple of minutes away from kickoff. There are quite a lot of empty seats at the moment, but my seat is padded, so my bum is going to stay firmly in it. I'm going to make the most of this. Right, now, quick recap. Roma's best moments have come from Atletico mistakes. There have been quite a few good last-ditch challenges, and a few good last-ditch tackles. Atletico have been a bit tentative going forward. I think too many of their first touches have been backwards or sideways. Fernando Torres has spent more time on his arse than he has on his feet. Diego Costa cannot come, or cannot arrive soon enough. Anyway, off to the bar. €4 for a little beer. Guess if you want to live the high life, you got to pay for it, don't you?
can see it because it's right in front of the can't believe they're still in Despacito off of Via Verde, San Andres. Shocking.
Well, I have to admit that the stadium definitely lived up to the hype. I was a little bit sceptical when Atletico were moving because the Vicente Calderon was so kind of legendary for its atmosphere. But the Atletico fans definitely managed to recreate that on Wednesday night, even though it wasn't full. You'll see there were a few gaps behind the goal, which, to be fair, did give them a bit of space to run around in. You might have seen that in one of the videos. I don't think I'd ever seen that before. As for the game itself, I think Atletico, they cut out the mistakes in the second half. Griezmann scored an absolutely brilliant goal, which I managed to see on the TV when I got home, and it actually looked pretty comfortable towards the end, so it was probably one of their better performances so far this season, in the second half at least. Now, as for the stadium, it is quite far out of town, and that was one of the main criticisms that most supporters had when it was decided they were going to move there. So basically you have to get onto line 7 of the metro, get off at the Estadio Metropolitano stop. If you're going from the city centre, you probably need around 45 minutes to get there, although once you get there, it's literally about 30-second or 1-minute walk to the stadium. There are a few other metro stops nearby on line 2 and line 5, I think they are, although you'll need to walk a little bit more, maybe 15-20 minutes to get to the stadium after that. I think the main problem, to be honest, might be getting back with everybody going to the stadium all at the same time. I actually took the bus back, so I'm not too sure what the situation is with the metro, but I imagine you'd probably be waiting for quite a while. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please get in touch to let me know about the best new stadiums that you have been to. Remember to subscribe to the team on Twitter and YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook, on Instagram and on Twitter. And I'll see you again for the next video.